you tired of your dog barging outdoors, running over top of you trying to get out of the car, or jumping all over you as soon as you open the crate door? We all love our dogs, but sometimes their excitement can lead to chaos, especially when it comes to leaving the house, the yard, the car, or their crate. But fear not. In this video, we'll explore how to teach your pup the invaluable skill of impulse control and polite exits. Hi, I'm Amy from How to Speak Dog. I'm a canine behavior consultant and trainer and founder of How to Speak Dog, where I help families living with dogs who struggle to listen learn the canine life skills that will improve their dog's listening skills and stop all the feelings of embarrassment, worry, confusion, and overwhelm that are caused by their dog's bad behavior without spending hours training or using methods that just don't solve the everyday problems dog parents face. Since 1983, I have transformed thousands of dogs with bad behavior into dogs who listen reliably no matter who is there or where they are. I'm here to help you transform your dog's bad behavior too. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the brand new training videos I put out here every Tuesday. Let's get started. Dogs with low impulse control have a hard time when they're ready to leave anywhere, whether that be their crate, your car, your house, or your yard. They get so excited for what's to come on the other side of that door that they just can't help themselves but to rush right through and sometimes even over top of you, which only sets them up to be wound up and overly excited for the next thing they're going to do. Like when you first let an overexcited dog out of a crate without asking them to be calm first, the very first thing they do is jump on you. Then you get upset and they get more excited, and on and on. This may seem to be a problem only for larger dogs, but little guys and gals can benefit too. If I don't ask Minnie for calm behavior before we go outside, she runs out barking like a maniac before she even knows what or if there's anything outside worth barking at. Today I'll be talking about calm, polite exits in various scenarios, including leaving crates, cars, houses, and yards. By incorporating these strategies, in addition to the methods that you can learn in my Power Principles framework, you can transform your dog's departure behaviors into calm, quiet affairs. Picture this. You come home, you go to let your dog out of the crate, and they're super excited to see you, and the first thing they do is jump all over you. And then you have to wrestle them on your way to the door to let them out. And once you get there, they don't even want to go out because they haven't seen you. So what do? You end up leaving them out, hoping that they calm down before you're ready to let them back in. Or how about this? You get home from the vet or the groomer with your dog, and as soon as you open the car door, they shove their way right past you and run right across your lap, scratching you along the way. And then you panic because they're outside your house loose, and we all know the dangers a loose dog can get into. Same dangers as when they dart out your front door every chance they get. And in order for you to get out the door without them getting out, you have to physically wrestle them while hurrying up and closing the door as fast as you can. Plus, when they escape from the front door or the car, if they don't come when you call them, now you have to chase them to get them back inside where it's safe. I personally have experienced all of these scenarios, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. The anxiety caused by this leads you to dread doing things with your dog, or not even wanting to do things with them at all. But your dog doesn't understand the safety issues, or that they may be physically hurting you, like the scratches from running across your lap or jumping on you, or the exhaustion from wrestling with them physically, nor do they understand that it is distracting you from what you're trying to do, like dropping things or being flustered getting out the door, or after you finally got them back inside after a nice long chase. They see it as a fun game. Especially when you get upset, it's even more exciting for them. So now that we've established that teaching our dogs polite exit skills will solve several problems that impolite exits cause, the question is, how do we fix it, right? Two things you need for perfect polite exits are a wait cue and a release cue. In this example video I'm showing you, I'm going to use wait and now. It doesn't matter to me what else she does while we're doing this. The only thing I'm focusing on is whether or not she waits. Now. Like there.
Good girl.
She can paw me, she can do whatever, but I just keep going until she waits.
Wait. Now.
Just like that.
Good wait. Now. Good girl.
Just like anything else you teach your dog, when they are super successful in one scenario, it's time to take it to other scenarios. Also, the more scenarios you practice this in, the better your dog will get at waiting in any scenario. You can also do this exercise on the floor, covering the treat or the toy with your foot or your hand. So essentially, they're getting rewarded for waiting until you release them. Starting with food or a toy is just an easy way to introduce the concept and the cues. Using this concept in exiting scenarios, the reward for the dog is getting out of the crate, going through the door, or a gate. So you don't need the incentive of toys or treats. The key is to wait for calm behavior then release them to exit. You can start using these cues in all exiting scenarios right away. Just don't expect perfection right away. But the more you use them in the more places, the better your dog will get. I call these exit strategies because in most of the scenarios, they are leaving somewhere, but they can be used in any doorway or gate, whether they're coming in or out. If your dog struggles with the concept, go back to practicing with the food or toys some more until they seem to get it better. Get creative and come up with other ways where you can use these wait and release behaviors. For example, when you feed your dog, don't let them just dive into the bowl. Ask them to wait and put the bowl down and then release them to eat. I'd love to see some posts in the comments of what other ways you can come up with. Eventually, your goal is that your dog anticipates by looking to you for direction and automatically waits for you to release them and tell them that it is okay to proceed. Until now, I've always had no less than 3 dogs of my own. One time when I was fostering and I had my own plus a few fosters, I went out my back door to get something from the car. When I returned, I saw that my back door was open. I must not have latched it securely, but I was puzzled because there were no dogs outside with me, and I hadn't been gone long enough for them to have gotten out and gotten away without me seeing them, or at least one of them coming around to the side of the house that I was on. So when I got to the doorway, all of them were just standing there, about 3 feet away from the door, just looking out at me. I was flabbergasted and so proud at the same time. That has been my goal with every dog I've lived with or trained since. Learning to wait and be calm is so beneficial for our dogs in general. If they are focused and calm, they're unable to be wound up and out of control at the same time. And always remember, focus on reward and provide opportunities for your dog to practice the behavior you want to see, and eliminate opportunities for your dog to practice the behavior you want to change. So let's recap. Wait and release cues teach impulse control, reduce anxiety, foster independence, and offer opportunities to problem solve for your dog. For you, they prevent accidents, avoid distractions, and give you peace of mind. These cued behaviors can be used in many environments, but are especially useful in exits like from crates, doors, and cars. Using these behaviors, you can transform your chaotic departures with your dog into calm, polite exits. If you want to learn more about the framework I developed that includes these departure strategies and more, I invite you to check out my website, which is linked below. But if you're ready to get started right away, I suggest you check out the primer to my Power Principles framework, a 1-hour self-paced digital course called From Chaos to Calm, a guide to connecting powerfully with your dog. For a limited time, it's on sale for only $17. I will link it below too. As always, if you have questions, ask in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. I've asked YouTube to recommend the next best video for you, which you can get to right here. I hope you found this training useful today. I put new training videos out here every Tuesday, so if you don't want to miss any episodes, remember to hit like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here next Tuesday for our next episode.